basically it's a hierarchy of people. And what Jake, due to their skin color, was deemed as the lowest of the lowest, or in India, it would be known as the undesirables.
Right.
And there was no way you could raise above that, especially in that era, bro. Really till, if you want to get technical, till the 1970s when segregation was, you know, so-called let go.
Yeah.
So this guy has been living, Esau has been living free labor for over 400 years.
Man, bro.
Oh. You know how lucrative, you gotta think, this free labor was going on during a very important part in human history. It was going on in the time of the Industrial Revolution. So while we're locked up, there is innovations are being made. If we get freed around the time when it started to end, and then what happened? During the Reconstruction era, Jake's cities, when they were coming up, they were destroyed, bro. Not just Tulsa, there's numerous cities. There's various cities, Chicago, that was, you know, there's a lot of cities that Jake was flourishing in that Esau really committed terrorist attacks on.
It was like Rosewood.
Rosewood.
But Esau done took Jake's cities or towns and flooded them shits with water, man.
Yep.
And now they became lakes.
Yep, Katrina. Katrina's a
And
prime
modern,
example.
that's right, that's right.
That was weaponized, man. They knew, the city knew, hey, this slavery is not suffice.
Let's give it like you said, the undesirables was in that area in his eyes.
Now that place is that area is a tourist attraction.
Wow.
You got a lot to pay for, devil. I got one for you, Mike.
Yeah.
Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if it be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
That's right. Hey, Esau either we've been found in the hands of Esau either. Right? Yep. This man stole us from West Africa, right? Really, if you want to get the islands first, Hezbollah, not Hezbollah, but Hispaniola, right? The Tainos brought them over there to Spain. They died out because of disease, right? Totally decimated the Tainos, right? Put them into subjugation. Then landed on the South and Central America, put the indigenous people into sore captivity, decimated the people, tried to breed them out, raping the women, ravaging the women.
Under the guise of Christianity.
Under the guise of Christianity, you know, assimilating them to their culture. That's why the Latin America is just embedded in really the Spanish culture. And they think they so above the niggas because they would speak Spanish. Like, nigga, you was conquered too.
Right. That's why you speak Spanish.
Your people were just assimilated better into that culture. So you can make sure that your company, you know what I'm saying, has full control of the agriculture.
Right.
Right? Then totally ravage the place with all these damn coups you set up. And then demonize them when they come over here and try to get make a decent living for themselves, in which you let them come over here. Right. So you lying on them now. You lied on them, but let them come over here.
I got one. Psalm 73, verse 5 and 6. Yeah. They are not in trouble as other men.
Right, so this man has done all these things, and he's not in trouble like other men. Esau Edom is light years ahead of Jake. I'm talking about overall.
Yep.
Now, we've seen the last couple of years, Esau Edom has been doing some fuck-ups. They can't get it together, right? They have no ambition, right? So as of lately, these last few years, the playing field has been even, but overall, hey man, it's grossly uneven, man. Go ahead, Al.
It says, neither are they plagued like other men.
Right.
Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain.
That's right, they're not plagued like other men. For the longest time, Esau even had the luxury of being the white man. He go to every nation to get praised.
Right.
You know, living life.
Living
Think
high
about
on the
being a so-called white man in 1970s, 80s, 60s, 50s,
That nigga was
especially in
balling.
the 50s. When you America won both of those wars, in a silent war, Korean War that nobody talks about, the forgotten war. This man's dollar was ridiculously strong, man.
Right.
That's when they started making suburbs and things of that nature, and they were giving Edomite soldiers, right, better loans.
Yep.
And redlining Jacob in certain areas, right? So their cities or their towns, man, were beautiful. Right, picket fence.
Green ass brand.
Right.
Man,
Nice neighborhood. Leave it to Beaver ass.
had the milkman delivering milk.
Yeah, milkman. Hey, dude. Hey, Scott.
Nice breakfast, I smell it.
Hey, if I don't see you, you're one to even. Hey, good afternoon. Nigga happy as hell, man.
Man,
It's a
happy go-
Truman show.
Open that
Right.
front door.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody home. I got your
Yeah. Man.
They leave their doors unlocked in.
Right.
That's right.
Not in trouble. Conversely, Jake living in the slums, man. You know? Go ahead.
Right, it says, verse 6 again, Psalm 73 and 6. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment.
Right. Violence covered them as a garment in a
Wow.
prideful way. These guys are just lying on a group of people and then bomb them. We see that going on with the least of the flock, the small headers over there. Just lying on the Palestinian people, right? Or the Israelites. And just bombing and starving them to smithereens. And I actually having field trips where I go over there and watch the Palestinians starve. Y'all see that?
No, not yet.
Yeah, man. So they're having field trips going over and watching these people starve, get bombed, and get bombed and things of that nature, and cheering.
This man is wicked, man.
Yeah, man, it's demonic. Now like we always say, we don't have we're not advocating for any order, but come on, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right.
That's wicked as all get out.
Yep. Yep.
Wicked as all get out. You know.
It says, verse 7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart can wish.
That's right.
They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Right, they speak wickedly concerning oppression. They tell us, get over it, guys. Oh my God.
Right.
You guys still complaining about racism.
You got jobs
You
now.
got jobs now.
Right.
If you was in Africa, you wouldn't be doing anything.
Right.
You should be happy to be over here. Be singing on trees.
You lucky you guys are civilized.
Right. You wasn't doing nothing with the land anyway.
Right.
Yeah, they want us to forget about our record. You know, I think it was Godfrey, the comedian, said, all this you talking about, we gotta get over it. Forget about that.
Right.
All right, you're doing good now, but if somebody go to the doctor and say, I'm feeling bad, what they gonna look for? Your medical record. They gotta pull up your history. You constantly have to hide your history. It's a saying that you don't know where you're going unless you know where you're coming from. Well, you forget but the thing is, Esau wants you to forget where you came from so he can mold you on what he wants you to be.
Right.
That's why our kids are so effed up out here. Because his ass is controlling the narrative.
Right.
That's why this earth needs new management.
Hey, like the scripture, that's prophecy. Like the scripture says, it says that their inward thought is that their house should continue forever, and that they want to cut us off from being the people, man.
Yep.
You know, so that's why they destroy our records, man. That's why the Dark Ages. You know, they'll teach history and say the Dark Ages was a time where here it is, everything else is recorded, but here it is, Esau just had a period of 1,000 years.
Right. It was a dark period. It was a dark period.
It was really dark, guys.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, devil, man.
But then he'll put little clues like pop culture, like this movie called y'all remember the movie called True Romance? It came out in
Yeah, I
93.
remember that.
Then the Sicilian scene.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you know, I like. He's like, yeah, I like to read, you know, a lot of history. It's like basically a bunch of niggers came to Italy and raped with your great grandmother.
Yep.
Right. So really, you're a part nigger.
Yep.
Talking to Italian.
That's why they got the brown eyes,
Yeah.
hair darkened now.
They were blonde hair, blue eyed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yup.
But that's not expounded on. And that's like what the brother's going into. That's the Dark Ages.
Man.
That was during the time of the Dark Ages.
Jake was ruling, man.
Yeah.
Esau was uncivilized, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
Esau's ass was pushed up into the cave and shit, man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, being servants underneath Jake. But Esau don't want. He don't want to have that. He doesn't want to have that history come out, man.
It's he's shameful of it.
Yep.
Yeah, Job 30 goes into that. You know, out of the dark nation, primarily there's like push them demons up into the mountains, man.
Yep. Right. Scripture say he'll forge your lies. He create the lies, you know. That's why you got these certain libraries they have, like in the Vatican, you know, in these different places where you can't get to. They have all these records, but they won't let you tell you. They were like, oh, we don't know what happened in the Dark Ages, but I can tell you something that happened millions of years ago.
Right.
Millions of years ago.
This nigga got a
No,
bone.
billions.
Billions.
This nigga found a bone a billion years old, but he can't let you know something that happened 1,000 years ago.
Right.
Right.
Come on, man.
Whole ass nigga Esau.
He's a liar, man. You said like the Bible, forge your liars, man.
Right.
Forge everything.
Find a bone like, oh my God, this is part of the pathologic error. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's a
You
lie.
got these people
30
duped.
billion years.
Duped.
30. It's always an English accent. 30 billion years.
Yeah.
Bro.
Here it is, you driving through a red light. This nigga got you a grainy ass image, looking at, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the rearview mirror and shit.
There's always an English
And they still
accent.
trying to find Tupac's killer.
Right.
This nigga Esau's an asshole, bro.
Esau's
He
the
playing
devil.
with Jake, man.
He really, yeah, definitely.
He's a little
You
kid.
just be laughing at this. Oh, they believe this shit.
Right.
Right. And fast forward, and you see him he's still like ruling with the forked tongue. Now his lives have got so outlandish that he got people out there debating what a woman is.
Right.
Oh boy.
Right.
Oh, this is
That's an argument.
exactly, bro.
And if you go against that narrative,
You're
that's
homophobic.
Yeah. You get locked up. You get a ticket and all that kind of
ticket.
shit. You get
What
go
they
to
call
court.
it?
Shows you got a hidden agenda.
Get canceled.
Do we got any precepts?
Yeah, I was about to get up into it.
This is about one.
Proverbs.
Oh,
You got one, bro? No, go ahead. Proverbs 4:16 in the GNT says, "Wicked people cannot sleep unless they have done something wrong. They lie awake unless they have hurt someone. Wickedness and violence are like food and drink to them."
And you see that with the military-industrial complex. This man has to commit warfare in order for him to satisfy his pockets.
Yep.
You gotta think, right? You know, the brother, the elder out there, Shaman, did a beautiful sit down, and he went into how these presidency elections are more nuanced than they just picking somebody. Really, the people who's picking the president is these various lobbyists, right? That advocate for a certain company.
Right.
Now, what does America produce the most?
Weapons.
Exactly. And that's who's forwarding, you know, that's why they pick Trump to forward these various wars, right?
Man.
To manage these various wars. He's a better candidate than who? Than Camilla.
Camilla.
Right? That's why he's in office. And the reason why is there's an endeavor. Endeavor means strong attempt to full war and to gain money off of warfare. Okay? So this man can't stop unless he does some wicked shit. It's wicked to lie about certain situations and people to full war, man. That's wicked. And a lot of people are dying. Hey, they ain't the third chapter. Did somebody grab that Bobby Michelle? You know? This is because America, somebody could look this up too. look this up for yourself, Akal. You know, from the inception of America till now, America has been in war. I think like more than 80% of its inception.
I think it was 90.
I think it was 90. I low-balled it because I didn't want to be incorrect, but like 90%. There was only like what 40 years of no war. America just ended a war, one of the longest historical wars in Afghanistan, which really was an occupation. And that's not even including, that's a direct war, but that's not even including the very proxy wars that it's funding. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Google AI overview. It says the United States have been at war for 228 years out of the last 245 years.
God damn.
That's crazy.
Meaning that the country has only been at peace for about 1 in every 20 years.
1 in every 20 years. So about 20 years. It's been
1
in 20 years. It's been what?
1 in 20. About 2 times, 2.5 times?
Yeah, 2.5 times.
God damn.
So the
Based
majority
off
of
that,
this place has been funded by war. Right? It's been active in war.
Wow.
And if it was in war, it was too busy kicking ass.
Man, I know, right?
Or an indirect war that they claim that they're not in, but they really are.
Proxy war.
Like what's going on in Syria right now.
Right? What's going on in Syria? What's going on in Israel? What's going on in Ukraine? Right? Yemen.